crashing.
Figure out what's crashing? Yeah, same. Welcome back to the stream. The computer crashed again. If that hasn't been clear. 30 streams in one night. Hey, guess what? I didn't hurt my hand. Now. And it's not my fault I reloaded. And I'm not gonna do it again.
An iron. This must be where. What an odd thing to. Still nothing.
Maybe I would have more integrity if I did it. Alright. Let's go. Out the door.
Your pooter sure does come back on fast.
Yeah, it's very quick. Can't complain too much.
Bring back that.
Oh,
96
guess what? Found the fridge. Earn back the who what now?
Bring back that 90 cents for the map.
You're right. An ice cream maker. There's a hidden doorway here.
Oh.
There's a lot back here, dang. Ooh, is there ice cream in there?
I'm hungry. Well, pipes.
Rifles. Guns. I like guns. I guess let's just find the fridge.
You see a terrifying
Ice bear.
with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
This is clearly the fridge. It looks big enough for 2
It's
corpses.
certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too. Shall we go and get the body, then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The two of you, easily. The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement, then 10 more minutes to stuff it
Thank
into the
goodness
fridge.
didn't make you do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You have created an ice bear sarcophagus.
Very true.
You've definitely earned a drink after this, perhaps even some pagan rites.
Behold, we have created an ice bear
Talk of
sarcophagus.
the ice bear sarcophagus must not leave this room.
We did our best with the means at our disposal.
Did we, though? Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Oh, now I can say, how do you like it in the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius, a regular Copperlangelo. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and
This
my
is great.
memento mori features.
Take a note from the
You
door.
pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
I want to read the note. Ice cream
A
wrappers.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge or the decomposing body in it.
What is the giant bear fridge in cellar in the first
Good
place?
question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day. The electricity bill must be catastrophic. On the other hand, it did help us with a certain corpse situation.
Well, oh, what is this?
Mazovian Socioeconomics.
Oh, I completed a thought.
0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Well, left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP, but
-1 authority.
sad. It would. Oh, you can use a skill point to get rid of it, though. All right. Well, that's in there, and if we ever get better, what is it? Perception.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the
It's
furnace.
dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
Someone's talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Should I yell hello?
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes
right there.
throughout the chimney's
Okay.
depths. The chatter of time. You hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
Did I miss something important?
They opened the safety curtains for us after I yelled hello.
Oh, nice.
Dice.
Go buy the D&D.
Before I
Yes.
talk to them. I'm a fan. I bet there's dialogue choices for that, honestly.
I'm saying.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Novelty
Did
dice
you try
maker.
knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Oh wow. Hold on, what do you mean by Milius?
Yes, a Meli is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking. Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice.
Let's talk
Did you
dice.
have something specific in mind? I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really.
What
I
about the
didn't
dice
know
you're
him.
commissioning?
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then
We're about to solve the murder!
the large window.
The
Your
dice can
window
wait.
looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it. And I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Thank you for your
She
answers.
nods.
Anything else, officer? Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Tell me about your most extraordinary
A
die.
star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure? Alright, maybe some other die then.
I thought she said it was 10.
I think I have just the right one for you. You're a police officer, right?
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
-1, totally overthinking it. Let's go!
You overthink it. Your
Yeah.
hands can't agree what to do, and the two dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string. The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
No!
Ah, down the drain, like your career. I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary. That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. And you definitely need luck in Martinez. Now, was there anything else?
I feel like I really want that die.
What about the star die? You have the money.
I kind of want to buy it for that role-playing system. What do you think?
Do it.
Well, I want to go buy the role-playing system first.
Oh, it's you again, of course. Ah, yes, Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone. cast in black
Whoa.
resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
What die should I get?
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
Which die should I get?
Do you have any cursed dice?
How about an amber die? Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from a piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
Which one? This is the Jurassic Park die. This one?
You did like that, but what
I
about
don't.
the cursed die?
Maybe you have some other. What do you mean by cursed? Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real,
That one.
and I'll give you your cursed die.
That one.
I don't know. So why this one?
It's the best.
I don't want to be cursed.
It won't be cursed.
It will literally be cursed.
No, it won't. It's fine. It's this one.
Great, see you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so...
Well, we did it. Did you, out of anything behind that, did you expect it to be a
A
dice maker?
No.
Me neither.
Is there another way out?
There was something down here, yeah. What if I don't have 7 real? I can't believe she threw me free dice,
You dropped.
which I had a 46% chance to catch.
You got one.
True. See, stairs.
I was saying, is there another way other than through the bookshop?
This isn't the bookshop.
Oh,
Oh. Was this here all along?
no idea.
Let me put away this flashlight. Oh yeah, the note from the
is
fridge.
written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer.
Oh, it's the
care.
game.
Silly
It's.
swine.
I think it's the game.
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes.
I'm sorry. We gotta reload the game. We gotta reload the game. We gotta buy the dice for the role-playing game because we're gonna find the role-playing game.
You just commissioned the dice.
No, we commissioned cursed dice. We need the dice that's made for the role-playing game.
You commissioned the dice to play the role-playing game.
No, trust me on this one. Trust me on this one.
Hello, did you
Oh,
catch
no.
so?
She's got to direct you to the...
Yes, mostly they just teach you this. Then how did you get inside? By the sub. I'm a novelty.
Has she role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident.
Very good. Take a look.
It almost looks as if the stones, no falsehoods are present. She's a novelty.
Nothing.
Your win.
I'm sorry, detective. Well, during.
She's...
But I never saw anyone during that. It's an odd profession.
She not.
Anything else, officer? How did I? Some of my friends were not especially.
Some of those nice people have...
Of course. Tell me what you have in. I think I have just the right one. You're a
A beautiful woman tossing
if I
you
get
a
it this
gift.
time.
You overthink
I
it.
didn't.
Your hands can't agree what to do, and the 2 dice drop to the floor.
down the drain, like your career. That one, it's a shame. Now, was there anything else? Of course.
I'm sorry, I
the
just
whip.
feel it, okay?
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone. Great. See you in 8 hours then.
It just feels important.
They're the same dice with different themes.
I'm telling you, it's important. I just feel it in my bones.
The note is, this is someone has, you find the filament memory.
It belongs inside a radio computer. Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised. That's a plausible hypothesis. I don't know.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Aces high.
We did it. We completed the high five thing.
High five.
For the rest of the world, the aces high is just a cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades, and those cargo pants could store tools for hot-fixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Yes?
I can't ask him about this. Oh, I gotta go to get the computer thing. Trusty, this is a good idea. It's gonna be in here. Yes, it is.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Good thing you have the pry bar.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice
3%.
cream churner on. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. Turn it
more.
feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your
3%.
childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water.
If this breaks the pry bar, I'm reloading. Just gonna give myself.
This orange machine
benefit of doing
is
that,
buzzing.
'cause it's
The
a-
ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you see the pry bar's metal handle.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen
Advanced?
shut.
Where do we
Listen,
get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream...
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Damn. Oh, I didn't try this before.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you dies with a...
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable.
This is gonna make it melt.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
It's gonna melt. You see? You see? I've done it! I've cracked the code! You see? Anyways, I wanna go back to the bookstore now. Are you in the YouTube stream?
No.
Someone is.
Is it you?
Perhaps. Because once we get the thing out of the machine, we gotta do the thing in the computer. You see?
You see? Computer.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
The skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
What should they start with and what should they pivot
That's a
to?
good question. Not quite. You do know that there's...
Okay, I don't care. I do care about getting out of here. I can't believe I lifted that thingy over there. Good times.
Strong.
Alright, let's tell the lady.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus?
Yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she